Hey guys and girls, James here from AppSpy. I'm playing Reckless Racing 3, which is the latest installment in the top-down racing series. It is A, very good looking, B, quite tough once you get into it, and C, really good fun. I'm properly enjoying it. So you take control of your little racer using the arrow keys in the lower left-hand side, steering left and right. You can have a more streamlined control system if you want, where you just tap the left and right side of the screen, but I like to have some control over the throttle. I don't use the brake much, because, you know, brakes for losers. But I do like feathering the throttle a little bit, so easing off from time to time to get around some of the tighter corners, which is essential because these tracks, as you can see, are quite open plan in so much as they have the edges drawn on in little yellow lines or white lines, but you can easily go flying off the edge into a bunch of barrels. There are places where you're zooming along harbours nearby water and you can fly off into the water, so you really do have to be careful. You can't just ricochet off the sides of the track and hope to stay on. You can, however, ricochet off all the other vehicles, which is where a lot of the fun is. Smashing into the other cars, trying to use them as sort of a ballast to get you around each of the corners, banging off of them in order to zoom around particularly tight hairpins or something like that. That's always fun. The cars feel really weighty, actually. There's a real sense of like momentum and mass as they go around the corners. You really feel them sliding out from underneath you, and that's kind of great. I don't have a very powerful car. I've played through the first little campaign series. Let me go to continue. From the racing section. There are 3 sections, essentially. So there's racing, like what we just did there, and that requires a certain kind of car. Let me show you my garage. I've only got 3 cars, so there's the racing car, which is this purple one you see here. Then if we go into drift, you have a bunch of vehicles designed exclusively for drifting around like a crazy person, and also Gymkhana, which is where you dive in and do a little like acrobatic ballet sequence. So you have to do donuts and go around a particular track in a set way. So it's like those stunt racer things that you see people doing in a time limit. I'm going to show you a drift race for now. You have to select the right car. So here's my little blue car, what I bought. Let me go back and I'll select, actually, just to show you, there is a career mode here. Here are the careers, go all the way through here. If there's an exclamation point there, it means you've got the wrong car selected. So if I go into drift mode, you can see you'll play through these 4 tracks in order, and that's kind of your little campaign. However, just for the sake of the demo, we'll show you single race events. Let's go to drift, and let's choose something different. Let's go, I don't know, the off-road arena. Let's go there, play. I've only had 1 go on the drifting, and I sucked, but this is where you put all your outrun days into effect. So let's go zooming off here. There's a slight frame rate dip at this point. I think it's a little bit to do with the fact that I'm A, streaming, and B, running it off of an iPod 5th gen. So don't worry about that. It does look a little bit smoother when it's running normally, like in the first race that you saw. Whoa! So, as you can see, what I'm trying to do as much as possible is drift as much as I can without crashing. If you crash, I don't think you collect the score. So what you want to do is try and stay on. See, look, I touch the sides and it all goes red. And that means that I don't think it accepts the score. So you have to drift a bit and then pull it out. There we go. See that? I kept that in one piece. Yikes! Let's see if I can keep this one. Keep going. Don't crash into the wall, you idiot. There's a lot of throttle feathering here. Oh, this is good. Yes, look at that. That's a proper score right there. I like that. All right. Feather. No, don't hit the barrel. Woo! Yes, nice. These are all good scores. I'm already beating my best score. This is good. This is quite good fun, this mode. I actually like it. Having only played it once and failed, I'm already starting to get a feel for why it's entertaining. That little tiny tire surely doesn't count. This is rubbish. I hate this mode again. This is rubbish. Yeah, it's really smooth when you're playing it on the actual device itself. I know it looks a little bit stuttery now, but don't worry, it does run smoothly on the device. And it is... The whole series, in fact, has been very high quality. The production values are really, really strong, and the gameplay has always been very neat. And the same is true in this instance. Like, I'm really impressed all over again with the racing series. I think it's one of the earlier ones that came out in the App Store a while back. Certainly the first one did. But the controls feel tight. The actual animations and setups of the cars are lovely. It's still a premium affair, so you don't have to worry about buying in-app purchases or anything like that, though you can if you actually want to. There is the option to do so. My score's gone. Oh, there's my score. Score's kept overall. I keep drifting. I'm wondering when it's going to stop. Usually it gives me a lap or a countdown and then says, nope, you've done enough drifting, stop it. And I appear to be drifting forever in this one. Ah! Go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh, nuts, I hit a barrel. Oh well, that's enough drifting. Let's go back to the main game. Go back to the setup, and I'll show you a little bit of Gymkhana just to finish off the demo before we go. Main menu, go, get out of there. Alright, so if I go to my garage and I select Gymkhana, I've got this great big green truck thing. How about that? He's badass. So, having selected that, I'm going to go back and I'm going to choose Gymkhana, and we'll go into, let's go to the airport, just for fun, and go into the short port. And now this one you have to follow a little dotted line around, and it's going to tell you how many times you need to go around a certain thing or drive a certain path. For example, here we go, donuts. Oh, I've already flipped it. Damn! See, yes, it's nice and fully 3D this. You can properly flip your vehicles. So here you go, I'm going to try and donut around here, following this little blue line. Eek! Oh, I'm failing so hard, it's embarrassing. Like I say, I've only been playing this for 15 minutes, and I haven't really done the Gymkhana event at all. There we go, let's go around here, that's great, and then I'm going to go around here. Yikes! Every time you hit one of these, you get a penalty, of which I'm getting many. Let's see if I can get this right now. Go on, donut, donut, all the way around. Oh, bollocks, I went one too far. Whoops! I should have gone back that way. That way, man. Oh, now it's telling me to reset. Oh, make up your mind. Oh, this is a tragedy. Hopefully you'll be far more skilled at this, having had a little practice, than me. Okay, let's shoot off in this direction and see where we go next. I'm just going to go around here. And is this more donuts? Whee. Tell you what, I may suck at it, but it is kind of fun. That's more like it. That's more like it. That's what a donut should look like. There we go. Let's get around here. No! Should have paid attention. There is a map in the center of the screen you can see. Should be paying attention to that, but I'm not. So there you have it, Reckless Racing 3. It's out on the App Store right now. It's a premium app. We'll put the link in the About section below. Thank you for watching. Bye! This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.